Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 10th through the 16th. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising signs, and Venus. All right, Gemini, for this reading, I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I'm also pulling you a Moonology Oracle card and then a Sea Melodies Oracle card. All right, let's see. So at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, I do have the Tower. Let's see here. So we have the Tower energy, which can be something happening suddenly. It can be a surprise that's coming in for some of you. Let's see here. For some of you, a property could be significant, a building could be significant. Okay, so this is for some of you, there's going to be news coming in very suddenly here this week. Underneath the Tower, I have the Knight of Wands. This is a very fast-paced energy, Gemini. You could be taking some sort of action, making some moves suddenly here. There could even be some Geminis we are honestly with this energy feeling a little pissed off. I'm feeling angry. So some of you are a little angry here this week. You're jumping in the driver's seat and you're taking some action here. Now for some of you, this is physical travel. You could be moving house. We have the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the Tower. So I am reading for some Geminis where you might be pissed off, so therefore you're physically traveling. You could be moving into a new home here this week. Gemini, with the Chariot, this is you very much empowered. What's interesting is underneath the Chariot, I have the Four of Pentacles. This is all about control. Some of you very much maybe needing to be in control here. I have the King of Wands here as well. So I could be reading for some Gemini males. You have fire in your chart, or this is just your energy. You're fired up. Some of you maybe a little pissed off here this week. Something could happen suddenly here. With the Tower, there's a change, a big change that's taking place. Now, there's something that some of you are learning. You could be learning something about a Gemini if you're a cross watcher. Others, you're learning something if someone was lying, or if there was like some tower of illusion around you. That could be crumbling. You might see something more clearly here this week. The overall energy, Gemini, is the King of Swords. So we do have this masculine energy here. But no matter if you're male or female, I think that some of you were dealing with some uncertainty, or something appeared to be a certain way. It was an illusion, and so that tower of illusion is crumbling here this week, and things are coming to light. You're finding some stuff out here, and with the King of Swords energy, I mean, cutting right through that. Seven of Cups, illusion, delusion, confusion. So cutting right through that. Seven of Wands. You have some sevens here. So 7 could be significant. Maybe something's been going on for 7 weeks, 7 months. We have the Chariot there. We have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. And so 7, the number 7 is significant for some of you. I feel like you're finding something out this week, Gemini. For some of you, yes, I mean, you could be a little upset about this, but we see you very much empowered. Seven of Wands, you could be defending yourself. This is someone who is standing up for themselves, not backing down. They have the advantage. You could be even defending somebody else, standing your ground. Now, some of you have invested quite a bit. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. So you've invested in the past quite a bit. Time, energy into something. You've already worked very hard. And I feel like some of you don't want to give up on something, even though maybe things are surfacing here this week. Again, that Tower of Illusion. So if someone was lying to you, I mean, that would be coming to light. Seven of Cups energy. If something appeared to be a certain way, you're cutting through that here this week. It could be happening very quickly for some of you. This could be you defending yourself, defending your actions, especially if maybe some of you are getting a little angry. Now, this might have something to do with a friend, because I have the Three of Cups here. A friend could be significant. Not all was known when it comes to a friend or a group. This could be a couple of people. I could be reading for some Geminis that you are working with someone or working with a couple of people. You might have even defended another person in the past, but now here this week you're finding something out, or you're seeing someone's true colors here this week. Something is completing. We do have a full moon on the 9th, so that energy is there right at the start of the week. We do have the World here, so something has come full circle. It might have something to do with a Virgo. We have the World, we have the Hermit. So it might have something to do with a Virgo. Could also have something to do with a Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius. The Hermit, though, represents that enlightenment. I feel like with the Tower and the Hermit energy, this is you learning. This is, yeah, things that were in the dark or you weren't sure about. There was confusion, maybe with a friend. Socially, there was some sort of confusion. And here this week, I mean, you're learning. It could be happening very quickly. And it might be about a woman here, because we have the Empress. So this could be your wife. This could be your mother. We have the Empress here. She's a beautiful woman. She's often someone who is very successful. Now we have a couple of threes, and so I could be reading for some Geminis where you're learning about a third person. That could be coming to light. Someone has a lot of choices. Love interest. Maybe this was someone you were getting to know, Gemini. It could be a friend you were getting to know. For some of you, maybe there was a friend. You were getting to know this person. I see some of you very invested in a friendship, but this is a friendship. I think that some of you are trying to take it to the next level with someone. Now, some of you Geminis, you might have been rejected with the Two of Swords, or you could have rejected someone. I feel like for some of you that I'm reading for, that's this shock. That could be this anger for some of you. That's this shock. The confusion is being cleared up here. You're seeing something clearly with this King of Swords energy. You're seeing the truth. You could be quite harsh as well and judgmental for some of you. I think that some of you that I'm reading for, you were invested in a friend, trying to get to know a friend, trying to maybe get out of the friend zone and trying to maybe get to know this person on a deeper level, but someone is not interested in someone. So because it's a general reading, I mean, that could be you not interested in this person, that could be them not interested in you, and it's possible that there's another person here, and that is why, because there's a third party that's involved, and you could be finding that out here this week. Some of you, though, I am reading for some Geminis where you could be a Gemini woman. You might be very successful. But this is someone who is blocking their heart. Or they're, at least here at this time, they're acting uninterested. For some of you, there is someone who is emotionally unavailable here at this time. And that could be what you're learning, Gemini, this week. So very interesting reading for those of you that are signing something this week. If there is a home, a building that's significant, if you're signing something, we do have Mercury going retrograde. We have the Seven of Cups here. Make sure that you're really looking very closely at the fine print. Take your time with the Hermit and the Seven of Cups. Get online, do some research. You really want to look very closely, especially if you're a Gemini that's signing something or agreeing to something here this week. You really want to take your time with this. Three of Cups can speak about reunions, and we do have Mercury going retrograde, and so someone from your past could be popping up here this week, popping back up. They might be one of the fixed signs. They also could be a Virgo. This could be happening when you least expect it. All right, this card just shot right out, Gemini. So we have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So someone might actually be dealing with a Libra. You might have Libra in your chart. A win-win outcome is forecast. So some of you have invested with the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you've been waiting. You've been very patient. You've invested quite a bit. Three of Cups can be you celebrating this achievement, this success with the world. And that could be what you're learning. For some of you, that's what you're learning. You invested quite a bit. Things are working out in your favor. But this did not come easy. This did not come easy. Some of you could have even been denied in the past. You might have had to be very patient with the Seven of Wands. You might have had to fight for this. You might have had to stand your ground. For some of you, this is legally. Maybe you've had like a lawsuit that's been ongoing. This was not something that just, came overnight and it was very easy. No, this was something that you had to work very hard on. You had to invest a lot into this. Maybe some of you had to really fight for this. But the world does represent achievement, success. And I do see some of you learning here this week. And the Empress energy speaks about that fertile ground. And so some of you are able to maybe start the process looking at options here, planting those seeds. All right, let's pull you a C Melodies Oracle. But maybe first something else had to happen or something else had to end. And again, if someone was hiding something from you or there was some uncertainty around a particular matter, I mean, you are, for some of you, cutting right through that. You will see something very clearly here this week with the King of Swords. Okay, yeah. So some of you, again, you've been working hard, you've maybe been fighting, and so what's needed here this week is you taking some you time, recharge. There's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. So some of you need a break, some of you need to recharge, you need to rest. You have this success coming in, you have this win-win. you have this achievement that is coming to you. And so now you're able to actually rest for some of you. So take some you time here this week, okay, Gemini? So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. YouTube has made some changes recently. So if you're not seeing my videos, make sure that you are subscribed, hit the little bell. What they went ahead and did was they actually deleted some accounts that were not being used on a regular basis. So, you know, just make sure that you are still subscribed, Gemini, if you do want to see my readings. If you're interested in a private reading, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. All of my links are below. All right, guys, have a great week.